All right, y'all, I'm back. I just wanted to run the camera real quick on the two-story cabin and answer some questions that you guys had for me real fast. Quick 5-minute video here. So one of the questions that I'm getting is, you know, what is the cost to transport these suckers from where we're at in Scottsburg, Indiana to your property, right? So the way we do it is very simple, and because our cabins are priced so well, people as far out as California and New York and Vermont are more than happy to pay for the transportation on these things, okay? So the way we do it is if you're within 100 miles of our lot, our zip code is 47170 here in Scottsburg, Indiana. We charge you a flat rate of $1,500 as of today. That could change in the future, but as of today, which this video is being filmed in end of June, June 30th, 2023. So let me just put that in here, right? Because these YouTube videos stay up forever. So just to put a timeline on it, as of right now, we charge $1,500 for delivery and setup to bring this cabin from our lot to yours if it's within 100 miles of this lot, okay? Now, once we go past 100 miles of our lot, then it's an additional $16 per mile, okay? So you can kind of do the math, go to the old Google. Sorry guys, it's loud, lots of traffic. You can go to the old Google and Google our zip code, 47170, to your land, wherever that's at, and do the mileage, okay? So up to 100 miles is $1,500, and then it's $16 a mile thereafter. The rate is very fair because these cabins are extremely heavy. Like this one right here is 22,000 pounds. We have to pull wide load permits, okay? We have to sometimes get a car escort. We have to plan the routes that we're gonna take. Lots of logistics go into moving these big boys because, like I said, these things get moved from our lot to yours. Well, really from the Amish farm where they build them to yours in one piece, okay? So as you can see, you might not be able to see this, but the porch here has hinges underneath it. Let me give you a quick, see those hinges? And the porch, the whole porch will fold down. And you can see here, the 6-foot porch here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. There's a glare, but there's actually hinges here in the base as well of the porch, okay? That, it's like transformers. This whole thing kind of folds to where we can, it's a lot easier for us to move it. Let me show you how the roof up here will also collapse flat. You got to be able to get underneath bridges, and remember, this is a big boy. This is a 2-story structure, right? So let me show you this. There's hinges. You can see them right up there. You see that? There's hinges in the roof part as well. So that way that sucker can fold flat. Now all these rails you see here, right? All those rails, the rails upstairs, all that stuff has to be reassembled once this cabin is dropped and set up on your land. So it's not just delivery that you're paying for. This is the back side of the cabin here, beautiful baby. This is not just the delivery you're paying for, but the setup as well. You're also paying, you know, if you say, for example, you live in, you know, we got one going to Mobile, Alabama right now. Those guys are gonna have to stay in the hotel that come to set it up. They're gonna have to eat, gas and all that, transportation. So it's not just transportation you're paying for. If you're further away, right, we got to pay for these guys that are going to set up your beautiful cabin on your land to eat and stay the night at a hotel somewhere, right? Because you're paying for delivery and setup and permits, wide load permits, because we have to get that wide load permit to be able to deliver these cabins to your land. So like I said, I'm trying to be as thorough as possible. You guys are asking wonderful questions, so keep them coming. I'm getting hundreds of phone calls every week on these cabins, thanks to these videos. So, and you guys are asking amazing questions, okay? So, keep them coming, okay? When they come off the transportation vehicle, they're up 3 foot high. So we can go up as high as 3 or 4 feet on top of a foundation, if need be, and we even have jacks to lift up the cabin even higher if you need us to go even higher than that. Okay, now if we have to go higher than 3 feet, there are some added costs there, but most people aren't going over 3 feet. They're going 2-3 feet high max. That way you can you know, have access underneath the cabin to do your plumbing or electric and all that stuff. Okay, so yeah, so we will deliver to 48 out of the 50 states. As I mentioned in my last video, we will go to everywhere but Alaska and Hawaii. Hawaii, you know, been there, by the way, lovely place. Went to Kona, Hawaii, the big island, beautiful there. Would love to own some property there one day, but hey, we can all dream, right? Very expensive, but it was lovely. But yeah, you know, Alaska and Hawaii is the only place we won't go. If you live in any of the other 48 states, right, we put a big red easy button on putting a beautiful cabin on your land, right? A lot of people that call us, they were getting ready to build their dream cabin. They had, you know, they had these grandiose visions of building their own thing and all that. But why build, right, and go through all that heartache when you can just purchase a structure like this, built by some of the best builders in the world? The Amish are famous for doing what they do best, right? AmishBuiltCabins.com. Come to us and we'll put an easy button on bringing a cabin right to your land, right? AmishBuiltCabins.com. We'll come right out to you. And the best part about it, you know, pulling permits to build your own stuff and all that nightmare stuff, all that's avoided with us, right? Because these cabins are built at the farm with our amazing Amish building partners, and we bring them straight from the farm to your property. Okay, then all you do is hook up your electric and plumbing. We do offer an electrical package because of high demand for that if you want us to do it, but there's a lot of people that homeowners can pull their own electrical permits in a lot of places and do it themselves. And the plumbing, we just don't get into the plumbing, but we will do electric on these. But you know, and just like that, you have a turnkey cabin. These things come fully insulated. Okay, they're very energy efficient. Those windows you see there, those are double pane windows, right? Keep you cool in the summer and nice and toasty in the winter. Now, a lot of people also ask me, hey, how do you keep these things cool in the summer as far as the technology side of it, HVAC, and warm in the winter? So a lot of people with these cabins want to do the wood burning stove, right? But you want something that is also going to be efficient year round. That is an easy one. We always tell our customers you need a mini split, okay? So for this size here, they can range anywhere from only $2,500 to $3,500, sometimes even cheaper. You can find them used on Facebook Marketplace and all that for a mini split system. And because of the layout of this cabin being open, you only need one, okay? This thing's only 796 square feet and it's open. It's not like a regular house where you need vents and all that stuff, right? So because of that, you just need one mini split hooked up, and just like that, you have beautiful air, keeping you nice and cool in the summer and nice and toasty, keeping you warm in the winter, okay? That's a 4-season plan, not just a wooden stove for the winter, because we have to think efficiently here year round, okay? Because most of the people who buy these, once again, they're looking to downsize, retire their parents into one of these in the back of their property, or they just have had a dream, you know, to own a cabin like this on their own land one day. A lot of people have inherited land from their parents, grandparents, and that land's just been sitting there, vacant, right? So why waste any more time planning on building and all that and code and permits and all that when you could just, like I said, we're about 10 weeks out right now. From the time you put your deposit down, we ask for 20%, okay? In 10 weeks from then, we are calling you for your final 80% payment. And within 7 to 10 days from then, we're heading out to your lot, okay? Bringing your cabin to your land. Okay, what more can you ask for, right? So with that said, check us out, AmishBuiltCabins.com. You'll see our videos all over the internet. I've just kept making them, these videos, because like I said, we're getting so many customers from far away that need as much of these videos as possible so they can really get a good idea for how beautiful these things are before they decide to make a trip to come down. Or in most cases, you know, these videos have been so comprehensive, most of you guys are just buying these cabins sight unseen, because the videos don't lie, right? Look at the quality, look at the workmanship. These are authentic Amish built cabins, okay? We are located in Scottsburg, Indiana. This area is famous for the Amish, and we are partnered up with them. Check us out.